Baseball is back. No Alex Bregman for the Tigers for a myriad of reasons, but Jace Jung is now going to be one of the people in the mix for third base. You've seen him play over the course of 2 seasons. How impressed were you with him then, and what have you seen with him now?
I don't think we talked enough about Alex Bregman. I'm going to miss that guy. Jace Jung was, as Scott Harris always talked about, to dominate the strike zone. That was Jace Jung in West Michigan. He was able to have that kind of success, to be that kind of player. And what's interesting about Jace is that he really didn't have a very big major league sample size. The AAA numbers were solid, but even with the small major league season that he had, he fell off of a lot of lists. I mean, this was a top 100 prospect not that long ago. So it's surprising to see a lot of people kind of gloss over Jace Jung.
Thayron Liranzo came over from Great Lakes, had a monster second half of the season in West Michigan, had a great fall, and gets an invite to big league camp. How impressed were you with him, and how impressive are the Tigers with him?
He is doing some catching, and you can never have enough catchers, and that's why he gets an invite to big league camp, because they love catchers. There's a lot of guys that need to throw bullpens. So when he was with Great Lakes, he just was not quite ready for that level of competition. But the Dodgers, always aggressive with their prospects. They like to move guys up, and we see it often. Guys who struggle in the first half, they figure it out later in the season. So when that trade was made, the Jack Flaherty to the Dodgers deal, and Liranzo came over, I think he was 5 for 65 or somewhere in that range against West Michigan. Hadn't really done a whole lot, but he was on that track. He was on that track. If the timing was right, and it looked like it had looked with so many guys before him, that he could hit the ground running with West Michigan, and he did even more than we expected. He was as good as we had seen anybody that came over from another organization in probably the last decade for the Whitecaps. So what he was able to do was pretty special.
2 guys that didn't get invites that are big-time prospects, Max Clark and Kevin McGonigle. Are you surprised at all that they didn't give the invite to big league camp, and does that change anything in your mind? Are you expecting big years from both guys?
No, it doesn't surprise me. You have to crack A ball. You have to get into AA first before you get the invites. So they're not getting the invites just yet, but it's only a matter of time. The odds are that they'll probably spend some time in West Michigan to begin the season. How long that is, who knows? It all puts the wheels in motion for 2026. So it goes in these progression steps. So next season, I don't think there'll be any question. You'll see Max Clark, you'll see Kevin McGonigle in big league camp.
All these top prospects, as the Tigers have taken a different approach under Scott Harris and drafted and developing, they've all come through West Michigan now that it's a high A team. How much fun has that been for you to see those guys kind of start their career here and flourish?
Well, to see them experience West Michigan has been pretty special, but now to see West Michigan change with them has been really special too. We have gotten a chance to see, the ballpark evolve as well, and you're going to see the ballpark take on a whole new look in 2025. The bullpen's coming off the field. Some of the new areas for group seating have been added. You can basically stand where you would have been otherwise in other years on the field. You're going to be that close. You feel like you're standing right behind the first baseman. But as for the players, to watch their experiences, especially the guys who have been back for a couple of seasons, if you get a Max Clark back and you see what he saw last year versus what he's about to see this year, that's going to be kind of the best part about that.